Welcome to the channel. I'm ShadowScoutSwede. Today I'm going to show you another book I got for Christmas. And here it is, Urban Prepping for Survival, written by Lauren Tyler. But before we get into this book, we will be back after this message. Welcome back, guys. Let's get into this video, shall we? Okay, here we have the book, Urban Prepping for Survival. And it is written by Lauren Taylor. And I want to say this now. I'm not sponsored by the author or anybody else. I got this book for Christmas. And the cover on this book is astonishing. The photo says everything, basically. It's a perfect photo for this cover. So, I haven't read this one yet, but here's the thing. The fonts in this book is really big. This is really big fonts for the text you are going to read. So for me, as a dyslectic, it is really good. I like it when the fonts are a little bit larger. It makes it easier for me to read it. And let's see what we have in this. There should be a table of contents. Oh, here it is. Introduction. And after that, Chapter 1. The Essentials of Urban Prepping for Every Prepper. Chapter 2. 10 C's for Survival in Cities. There are 2 good chapters. That sounds really good, doesn't it? And Chapter 3, Reasons Why You Should Be a Prepper. And that is a really good question. Chapter 4, 5 Essential Urban Survival Skills to Master Right Now. That is also an interesting topic. So that will be really exciting when I begin to read this book and when I get there to that specific chapter. Chapter 5, Water Reservation. That is also an interesting topic and also a very necessary one. It says everything, basically, because it's priority number 1. Chapter 6, the top 16 emergency water storage containers. That's also important. And I want to know how her view and how she look at it. She has probably a different opinion, but she will probably have an opinion and a method that really works. Chapter 7, Preserving Food, also important. Chapter 8, Top 30 Foods to Have in Your Urban Prepper Pantry, also good to know. Chapter 9, What to Build for the Top 7 Urban Survival Shelters. That is also a good topic, actually, and a good chapter. I'm looking forward when I reach that chapter because top 7 urban survival shelters. You probably can build different types of shelters in an urban environment. You can, but I want to know what kind of options she has for this chapter. Chapter 10, a guide for making fire for urban survivalists. Fire is also important, especially in the wintertime, and for cooking and boiling water. Chapter 11, first aid kit for urban survival. That is another topic that I consider very important as well. Chapter 12. This chapter is really important in my opinion. Top 10 strategies to boost urban security. That, my friend, is really necessary. Security is really important as well. And I want to know her ideas on this topic is, and that will be really interesting when I reach that chapter as well, when I begin reading this book. So this book gets more interesting the more I read the chapters on the table of contents. Chapter 13, why it's important for preppers to be financially prepared. Well, if you don't have any finances, that will be more difficult to buy things or barter things. So it's really important to have some cash stocked up somewhere or stored somewhere. Physical cash, not digital currency. In chapter 14 is planning an emergency bug out during an evacuation. Yeah, that is also a good idea, and I want to know what her ideas is on how to planning an emergency bug out during an evac. So that will also be really interesting. And at the end, it is a conclusion. So no matter what, I think this will be a really interesting reading, in my opinion. And I will type the name on the author in the description box as well, so you know it. And if I can find the link again to this book, I will see if I can put it in the description box as well. Or otherwise, I have to do it later or in the community tab. But anyway, if you're new here and if you like this content, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get notified when I go live and upload new videos. So that's all for today's video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, be prepared, and I will see you on Saturday evening on my live stream. Take care. ShadowScoutSwede out.